If you've ever cracked open a laptop, swapped out a graphics card, or tried to build a PC from scratch, you already know the pain of fumbling with a tiny manual screwdriver while a dozen identical little screws roll off your desk and disappear forever. A good mini electric screwdriver completely changes that experience, giving you steady, consistent torque on delicate electronics without stripping heads or wearing out your wrist, and that's exactly why these compact precision tools have become such a favorite among PC builders, repair hobbyists, and anyone who works with small gear. Today I'm walking you through 7 of the best mini electric screwdrivers for PC building and electronics repair, and all the links to check them out are waiting for you down in the description. Let's dive in. Kicking things off is the Fanttik E2 Ultra, and this one is a brilliant entry point if you want premium feel without overcomplicating your life. It delivers around 0.6 Newton-meters of torque, which is plenty for the vast majority of PC components, and it comes with a set of 50 magnetic bits that cover pretty much everything you'll run into, from laptop chassis screws to the fiddly little fasteners inside a phone. What really makes the E2 Ultra shine is how refined it feels in the hand, with a smooth aluminum body and a satisfying weight that makes you feel like you're holding a proper tool rather than a toy. The magnetic bits hold screws securely so you're not constantly dropping them into your motherboard, and it handles laptops, phones, 3D printers, RC cars, and general electronics repair like an absolute champ. If there's one small thing to mention, it sits in the premium tier, so it's a bit of an investment, but for the build quality you're getting, it genuinely earns its keep. Next up is the Hoto 25-in-1, and this is the one I'd hand to someone who wants clean, modern design that just works. Running on a 3.7-volt battery and charging over USB-C, it's wonderfully compact and feels almost like a high-end gadget rather than a workshop tool. Where the Fanttik leans into that hefty premium feel, the Hoto goes the opposite direction, staying slim and lightweight so it slides easily into a drawer or a bag. The 25 included bits are neatly organized and magnetic, and the whole thing has this minimalist charm that makes you actually want to use it. It's fantastic for phones, laptops, cameras, and quick DIY projects around the house, and the USB-C charging means you can top it up with the same cable you're probably already using for everything else. Imagine you're sitting on the couch on a lazy Sunday, your old laptop is running hot, and you decide it's finally time to pop the back panel off and clean out the fans. The Hoto is exactly the kind of tool you reach for in that moment. Quiet, effortless, and ready to go. The only minor trade-off is that with 25 bits, you've got a slightly smaller selection than some of the bigger kits here. But honestly, for everyday electronics work, it covers the essentials beautifully. Now, let's talk about the Xiaomi Electric Precision Screwdriver, which strikes a really lovely balance between polish and capability. This one comes with an all-metal gearbox and a powerful magnetic motor, so it feels noticeably more robust under load than you'd expect from something this small. It charges over Type-C, runs on a rechargeable lithium battery, and ships with hardened S2 steel bits that resist wear even after countless screws. The aluminum alloy case is a genuinely nice touch, keeping everything tidy and looking sharp on your desk. Compared to the Hoto, the Xiaomi feels a touch more industrial and serious, making it a great pick if you want something that bridges casual repairs and more demanding builds. Picture yourself finally upgrading your desktop storage. You crack open the side panel, and instead of wrestling with a stubby manual driver in a tight space, the Xiaomi's powerful magnetic motor zips those case screws out in seconds, while the metal gearbox keeps everything feeling planted and controlled. It's a mid-range option that punches well above its weight, and if there's anything to note, it leans more functional than flashy, though that's exactly what a lot of builders are after. If raw versatility is what you're chasing, the Strebito 70-in-1 is going to make you very happy. This kit is genuinely enormous in terms of what it includes, packing 64 S2 precision bits that cover an absolutely staggering range of devices and screw types. It offers 5 torque settings so you can dial in exactly the right amount of force, whether you're working on something delicate or driving a slightly tougher screw, and it's got 4 LED lights that illuminate your work area so you're never squinting into the dark guts of a machine. Picture this. It's late at night, you're elbow deep in a PC tower trying to mount an SSD in a cramped corner, and those little lights plus that perfectly tuned torque turn a frustrating job into something almost relaxing. With 70 total pieces, it's the kit you grab when you genuinely want to be ready for anything. The only thing worth a gentle mention is that with so many bits, the case is a bit larger, but that's a fair trade for this much capability. Stepping into a more focused option, the Jorest 38-in-1 is a wonderfully practical little cordless precision screwdriver that hits a real sweet spot for portability. It comes with 38 magnetic bits and 5 torque settings, and it's clearly built with repair work in mind, handling iPhones, laptops, drones, game consoles, and cameras with ease. Compared to the massive Strebito kit, the Jorest is far more streamlined, so if you don't need 70 pieces and you'd rather have something lighter and quicker to grab, this is the smarter shout. The 5 torque levels give you that important bit of control for sensitive electronics, and the magnetic bits keep everything where it should be. It also makes a genuinely thoughtful gift for anyone who's always tinkering with gadgets. There isn't much to fault here, though if you tackle a huge variety of devices, you might occasionally wish for a few more specialty bits. The Fanttik E1 Max comes in as the second Fanttik on this list, and it's a beautiful demonstration of how this brand handles compact precision tools. It carries 50 magnetic bits, includes handy magnetic storage so nothing goes wandering, and uses a 5/32" hex drive that's standard for these precision setups. Where the E2 Ultra felt like the flagship, the E1 Max is the slightly more streamlined sibling, keeping that lovely Fanttik build quality while staying a touch more approachable. It's superb for phones, cameras, laptops, and watches, and the magnetic storage system is one of those small features you don't think you need until you have it, at which point you'll never want to go back. It sits comfortably in the mid to premium space, and the only mild note is that it's so similar in spirit to its bigger sibling that choosing between the two really comes down to how much you value that extra bit of heft. Rounding out the list is the Soleilwear Electric Precision Screwdriver, and this one is the powerhouse of the bunch when it comes to torque. With a maximum of 0.75 Nm, it's got a little extra muscle for those moments when a screw just won't budge, and it pairs that with a generous 80 magnetic bits, which is the largest bit count on this entire roundup. It offers 5 torque levels for fine control, and it's a fully cordless repair tool ready for PC builds, laptops, phones, and cameras. Compared to the Fanttik E1 Max, the Soleilwear gives you noticeably more bits and a bit more grunt, so if you regularly find yourself fighting stubborn fasteners or you just love having every bit imaginable on hand, this one's calling your name. It's a fantastic all-rounder, and the only small thing to keep in mind is that with 80 bits, you'll want to take a moment to learn the layout of the case. But once you do, it's an absolute joy to work with. So how do you pick the right one? If you want the most premium, refined feel and you're happy to invest, the Fanttik E2 Ultra is the standout, with the E1 Max as its slightly lighter, equally lovely sibling. For clean, modern grab-and-go simplicity, the Hoto 25-in-1 is a delight, while the Xiaomi sits right in the middle as a sturdy, no-nonsense mid-range workhorse. If you want maximum versatility and those handy work lights, the Strebito 70-in-1 is unbeatable on sheer coverage, and the Jorest 38-in-1 is the perfect streamlined pick for everyday repairs. And if torque and the biggest bit selection matter most to you, the Soleilwear is your powerhouse. Whichever way you lean, every single one of these will make your next PC build or repair so much smoother. All the links are down in the description, so go check out whichever one fits you best, and if this helped you out, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.